It's Elo J. Fudbucker. We're here at the Spa-Francorchamps racetrack for the Prototype 1 GT3 2-hour enduro. 2 hours of enduro, mind you. It's gonna be a long race. Oh, goodness. All right, let's see if we can make the... Wow! Well, they sound fast, don't they? Trying to get the... trying to get things straightened out here. Make sure you've subscribed before you enter the raffle. Because if you don't subscribe, you're going to miss your chance. So, yeah, got the raffle started. Looks like it's working. Nobody's entered it yet, but it looks like it's working. I caught the European Gold Race start, and there were two there were two large accidents on right at within the first half a lap, which really surprised me because, you know, that's not what you expect. Let's go over here and double check my volume level there. I want to get the race routine. Bada bing, bada boom. American server is open, Louise Lima. Yeah, they shut down the Brazil servers, and they're pointing them all at the America server, and I'm really hoping that doesn't lose us any people. I'm hoping that the ping from South America to the America server isn't bad. You know, maybe they can hire some kind of super path between the two. Arthur G, what's up? You're up. Haha, get it? You're up. Pedro Enrique da Silva Souza is here. Aren't you racing tonight? Holy crap, look at them all in there already. Oh my goodness, I am impressed. I'm almost more than impressed. Holy crap, what have we got? We've got 10 of those. We've got 26 drivers in the race so far. Frickin' A! And we have a lot of the usual names. Well, none of those are going to show up yet because they're not going to show up yet because there's no times being set yet. It's too new. Here's TJ. In a P1. Let's see, we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 P1s so far. Awesome. Good. Some people earlier in the day were they were afeared that we'd only have 3 or 4 P1s and that it would be, you know, just wouldn't be as much fun because it weren't as many drivers. But they're still filing in the door here. Oh, we lost one. 24 minutes of practice left. Then we've got, I think, 15 or 20 minutes of quali. 2 hours of racing. I'm almost tempted to go get a cup of coffee because, yeah. So, earlier today, excuse me, some screens around here. Earlier today, I was watching the gold server, and I caught some of the silver and some of the bronze servers. By the way, is Dom in here? Dom ran the EU race, which is, you know, brave. Last I saw, he was 4th, but he had gone down 6th, back up to 3rd, 4th, and he'd had a few issues. Don't see him in here yet. Doesn't mean he's not going to race, but I just don't see him. Yeah, all the usual suspects are here. Plus a few. Zoltan. That poor bastard's got a bloody toe. I don't know what he did to it, but it didn't look very nice. and he's going to race. And let's see, it was his throttle foot, wasn't it? His right foot? Is that what the picture was? Anyway, gross bloody foot pictures. Yeah, so far I'm not seeing anybody that I saw in the EU races. There were 4 servers. They filmed 4 servers. They had a gold, a silver, and 2 bronze servers, all with over 30 racers. I think one of them dropped down to below 30 at some point before the race actually started. Mr. Wysorek. Yeah, we've got all the familiar names. This ought to be a hell of a race, I think. That's my guess. Oh yeah, I was looking up what I was looking up was. Brain for a second. Checking on the dog, sorry. Oh yeah, get sidetracked. Me? Sidetracked? Never. The golds were running some pretty impressive times earlier today, if I can freaking find it. Yeah, the P1s were best P1 time I saw in practice quali before I darted away was a 157.7 for the P1s, and the best I saw for the GT3s was a 216.6. So those are numbers to look for between the 2 different categories. And mind you, those are the alien times. Those are not normal people times. Those are alien times. So we might see somebody do that. Yeah, you know what I need to do is I need to go check and see if the VRP raffle thing is working. Because it will tell me when it sees actually valid sign-ups. All right, Kodazeg RS is signed up. That's good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That means the system is running. Yeah, it sees Irish Tim as well. Good, good, good. So it's running. Streamlabs gets weird. I think we figured out why it does it and how to prevent it. So that's a good thing. If it continues to behave, I'll probably toss up one of the stupid games. There's a heist game that it uses and some other stuff that it can use on occasion. Anywho. Alright, I'm going to shut off my Steam program to save some bandwidth time. The other classes will come up as right now I've got it in, you mean the times in the left-hand column? Is that what you're looking for, Koenigsegg? Because those come up as valid laps are set. The information on the left-hand column will fill in with drivers and times. The other drivers, let's see. Yeah, it's on auto director, and I think what it does is it looks for who's setting a fast time. And right now, nobody in the GT3 has set a fast time. We've only got, of the, Jesus, how many people are in here? There are 31 drivers in the system so far, and most of them have not set a valid lap, so they won't show up there. But you'll see what'll happen is it'll jump around once people start getting out there and putting laps in. The auto director will jump around, and if I see anything interesting, I'll point it out. But, yeah, we got like almost 3 hours of broadcasting going on here today, so I'm gonna yak a bit up front. But, I will take the opportunity to be quiet on occasion. It is, oh, there it switched to somebody. Okay, good. Yeah, the auto director works on the basis of it looks for somebody going off track in an accident. It looks for somebody that's very close behind another person, or it looks for somebody that has just set a fast time. Speaking of fast times, so far, Mohammed Ayudia, I can't say it any other way. Ayudia. Mohammed there has got the fastest time in the GT3 so far with a 2:23.58, which is a good time. That's pushing alien territory. Yeah, everybody else is actually set. Back director. Yeah, most of the GT3s are still. I think a lot of people basically came in, grabbed a spot to make sure they get it. And at 30, 12 and 18, we're at 30 drivers. There's room for, I think, 4 more. But a turnout of 30 is damn good. I said 25 earlier today, and I was wrong. I was wrong. And I'm glad I'm wrong. I'm checking, I'm wondering how many people we have from south of the border. Brazil there, Diego. Jungays? Antifa racing. I love it. Oh, God. Anyway, so he's from Brazil. Augusto Floriano is also from Brazil. Randy Cruz from Dominica. Alex Van Manfay from Germany. He was here last week. I think he's in the U.S. and he just drives for the German flag. Mohammed was from Algeria, but again, I think he lives on this side of the pond and just flies the flag of his homeland. Bernie Puebla is back. I haven't seen him for a while. He is from, checks in from Puerto Rico. Mr. Patterson from Canada. Nick Stone. Louise Lima flying the Israeli flag. I'm just looking to see if we have any more. There's another Dominican Republic. A couple more Canada, U.S. Nyacha from Barbados. Another Brazilian, and Pedro Magalhães. Pedro! And, wow, I've run out of screen again. There's more people than I have room to fit on the screen. Minus 32 racers in the system so far. Victor Paz is with us tonight from Argentina, and Emmanuel Biblioni. Yeah, so we've got a decent turnout from down under. 33 in the server. Yahoo! Crank it up. Yeah, game is still a little too loud. Okay, no worries. I can fix that. I got the power. Alright, so there. Yeah, some tracks and cars are louder than others. Yeah, I've got that at 18. Generally at 18, it's close. I'll drop it down to about hello. That's 16. So I've dropped it down a couple of points. If that's not good, let me know and I can drop it a little bit more. Don't rush your dinner, Koenigsegg. You get an upset stomach and it'll lead to ulcers and gastric problems for the rest of your life. All right. Okay, let's minimize stuff again. Let's go back to looking at what's going on. God, 33 in the server right now. 19. We got 14 P1s and 19 GT3s. Awesome. I'm done watching Diego. Sorry, I left it on one person instead of auto director. As for times, we've got 10 minutes left in practice. Lysorica hit a two minute, wow, almost 2 minutes flat in his practice, and that is just sitting there. The best time other than that is Ensbury with a 2:01, and Floriano with a 2:02. But people could be sandbagging. You never know. Mohammed. Yeah, he is still on top with a 2:20. And closest to him would be David Wirch with a 2:22, Nick Stone with a 2:22. Interesting. The little foam ball on the end of my 4-year-old headset is about to destroy itself. Pavel, how you doing tonight? Make sure you subscribe before you enter the raffle. If you are not subscribed and you enter the raffle, you get 1 entry. If you are subscribed and you enter the raffle, you get 2 entries. So, shows 20 drivers up on that column on the left, the TV tower, but there are in fact 34 drivers in the race right now. Very good. Awesome turnout. I thought the 2-hour race was going to scare people away. I just did. Here, let's go. Let's go with a race room. Yeah, a good third of the crew have not even put in a valid lap yet, and some of them are just sitting in the pits. Rangy Rover is in here. I'm surprised at that, but you know, maybe he's adjusted his schedule to get away with it. One never knows. the chat room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13 people in our chat room. Good. Go away, computer. Yeah, so we're about 3 seconds off alien times for the P1s and about 4 seconds off alien times for the GT3s. But that's, I don't want to say that's expected, but that's, you know, the guys that run those times are just incredible. How good they can be. I was talking with another more senior member of our gang of people and earlier today about how, you know, he and I grew up playing in the woods with sticks. Anybody that's most of the people that are into sim racing, you know, grew up with Game Boys and Nintendo, and they've always had computer games. They have been developing their reflexes insofar as playing a computer game for their entire life. Whereas, you know, somebody that's older, like myself, and I mentioned in person, you know, it's a lot harder for us to get up to speed on these games. Anyway, be that as it may. Let's see, 14 and 17 now. It looks like we've lost somebody. Yeah, we're back down to 31 drivers. 5 minutes left to practice, 5 minutes left for people to join. We're still sitting on 2 top times in practice of Lysoric and Pedro Magales just put in a 2:19.1, which takes that beats Mohamed Aouda's pace by 1.2 seconds. Yikes. That's an awful fast time. That's something to shoot for. Just looking to see who hasn't put in a time yet. Quite a few people, actually. Quite a few people. You like that blue? I'm colorblind. I see 0 green and not a lot of red, so blue tends to be my favorite color. There's personal. I like that shit. Semi-am racer. Hey, welcome to the stream. Yeah, 2 hours. I 15 minutes, and I'm old. I have arthritis. My hands start to really hurt after about 15 minutes. I'm going to get me some of that marijuana bomb and try to rub it on my hands before I race next time. See what happens. Some people have had good success with that. So it's worth a shot. Yeah, 2 hours of racing. Holy crap. Pit strategy. Did anybody watch the EU races today? I'm assuming everybody's got to everybody's got to do at least 1 stop, and then maybe 2 because of fuel and/or tire wear. But it'll be interesting to see. And again, they don't have the pit stop switches on. They don't. Well, wait a minute. We won't know until the race starts. But I don't think a pit stop is required because you're going to have to take one. So, oh, that was wide. No, wrong screen. I've got the race up in one screen, and I've got the stream up and another stream so that I can kind of talk to you guys. Yeah, well, Kona saying you have your 500 VRP, so you've spent that. By the way, what did you spend your 500 VRP on? Pedro, you don't have a license either? Well, I don't know if sim racing is a great way to learn how to drive. All right, we're down to almost a minute 30 in practice time. We are now, what do we got, 60, 31? No, 32. We got 32 drivers in the server. I think quali is going to be individual session as opposed to gangs of drivers out on the track. I kind of, in a way, that's really good that it's a, if it's solo, I think that's good because it means the playing field's level. Everybody gets a clean track. Everybody gets the same conditions. However, the drama of having a qualifying period is also, I think I kind of miss that on occasion. The drama of being able to get the good lap in or not. Drama. Calico Jack, you brave son of a bitch. It's tough, man. Tough racing these 2-hour races for anybody. Let alone a 24-hour race. Oh my gosh. I went out in the P1s today and the GT3 on the track. Did a bunch of laps. Really like the P1s. Once you get in a rhythm and you start to trust what they can do, boy, are they fast. And they can take these corners so quickly. This track in particular really kind of loves the car. You can just get so much speed in and out of the corners. And if you note, I wasn't able to do it. I think my best time was like a 2:27. It wasn't fast at all. But you watch as we get on with the race, you watch some of the faster drivers. And they're going to be actually four-wheel sliding these things around the corner under acceleration, which is, if you can master that balance, it's where you get a lot of speed. Okay, qualifying. Augusto wants to get out there quick, get a lap in. I have a feeling we're going to see some shit put down here. I think we're going to see some seriously good driving. Good. We have gang. We have. All right. Let me know about the volume of the track again. Hey Dan, welcome to the stream. Jared. Let me know how the volume is, if the game is, again, at the right volume for you guys. Jared, are you racing? Did I see that or not? Oh yeah, there you are, right there. Is Theo racing? I see Theodore, but where's Theo? Theo did not make the race. What the hell's going on there? Look through the list again, make sure I'm not blind. He's in the chat channel with the racers, but I don't see him in the server. Yeah, Theo's just not feeling it. Don't blame him. So we ended up with 15, 16, and 16, 32 drivers in this server. Oh yeah, Miasha's shit talking in the chat, over in the text chat on our Discord channel, saying she's got to show them how the race is done in the U.S. Yeah, we don't have enough drivers over here yet. When we get enough people racing in the U.S., we'll be able to do split servers. But this is about as good as we've done on Enduro nights with 32 drivers. That's about as good as it's gotten. But it's helping. I could say the work we're doing in the Discord channel and the help that everybody that's participating in the Discord and sharing it with their friends and getting the videos out there and talking it up, and we're getting more and more drivers as the days go by. We're picking up 3, 4, 5, 10, 15 new Discord members a week interested in racing with us. So so far so good. Nobody set a time yet. That's why you don't see anything up on the TV tower on the left-hand side of the screen. That'll start as soon as anybody sets a lap. Their time will post there on the left-hand side. Let's see if the traffic map works, because apparently, that was okay. So you turn it on and then you turn it off. Then you wait a minute, you turn it back on, and it'll work. No. This time. Maybe it'll work in the race. We'll see. I'm not going to hold my breath, though. Still nobody with a valid lap. Okay, 20 minutes qualifying session. We've got just a little over 15 minutes left in that. Luis Lima just set a 2-minute time in his 2:01. Augusto Floriano just also set a 2:01. Keishan Hall set a 2:06. Some times in with the P1s. I have a feeling this is going to be an awful good race. I'm going to start drinking water or I'm going to have a sore throat. If you watched the EU Gold start, it was a mess. A couple of the P1s in, I think, the first corner nailed each other, and then by the third or fourth corner, there was 3 GT3s that got into it. So by the end of the first lap, there was a P1 down in kind of 10th and 18th place, way down, or 10th and 28th place, or something like that. Yeah, Koenigsegg, the lag thing. I was racing somebody the other night, and I'm right behind them in the right mid-corner, and they disappear. And then they reappear, and then they disappear, and they reappear. Now, boy, I'll tell you what, they're gone for like a second, and then a second and a half, and then bam, they're back. It's like, you don't know what to do. Koenigsegg, no, we sometimes stream them, sometimes not. Depends on the amount of people that we know that are coming and how many people are interested in it. It takes some resources to do the stream. Occasionally, I will. The streaming we're doing now is coming off a server in Ohio. So I'm in the state of Maine, and I'm remote controlling a computer in Ohio, which is an Amazon AWS server. And that does cost us a little bit of money. So we try to keep it reasonable. And these events, this one being about a 3-hour stream, it will run into some dollars. But that's, it's about sometimes more about the audience and the race. And part of what we're doing here with North America RaceRoom Discord is we're building a membership, and we're building racers. The people that put this together wanted to create a community of racers here on this side of the pond. Today, the RaceRoom community in Europe filled 4 of these servers, a gold, a silver, and 2 bronze, with over 30 drivers in each race. So there was 120 drivers raring to go over there. We got, 32, 34. So, we're about a quarter of what they are over there. But that quarter is a hell of a lot bigger than it was 2 to 3 months ago. So we are slowly kind of getting the word out. And the community itself, I think, is where the growth in the community, where the growth comes from. Because, just trying to haphazard out there with the ranked servers is kind of dangerous. Just go look at my ranking. Yeah, so what we're hoping is that by our activity in Discord and the YouTube channel is that we help build the community. And by this time next year, we're filling 2 or 3 servers on the big events with attracting more drivers, which means that just things will get better all year round in a lot of different ways. Once we have more people, we can start having ranked servers that are chopped up by classes, so that we can have a good silver bronze. So that's where we're headed. Yeah, Miasha, I also drive in the EU on occasion just so that I can get in with more drivers. But I've also noted that the U.S. U.S. servers are, more and more are getting there. And again, it's just, building that dependable audience. There's some games where people go to play it, but there's nobody there, so they leave. So the next guy comes in and he wants to play, but he leaves because there's nobody there either. And if the 2 of them have stayed around, Yeah. What are the points on this race? Does it say if we ask for the race details, event info? No, it just says the track temp. It doesn't give us the data. All right, halfway through qualifying. Luis Lima in the lead for the P1s with a 2 flat 0.1, followed by Rachy Rover is, god dang, 40 thousandths behind with a 2.0.147. God, I hope work doesn't call. Floriano also with a 2.0, Wysorik with a 201, Svetek with a 201, and Spring with a 201, Paz with a 203, Kishan Hall with a 204, interesting. Down in the GT3s, Alexa Jack has got the fast time with a 294. Wow, that's damn good. Evan Graham wasn't there somebody in the Mohammed had a really fast time in practice. I'm surprised he hasn't fed one in there yet. Yeah, Irish Tim, it's one of these things where I think part of the problem they have, that I perceive they have, is that they've got a really weak front end. They've got a really good back end. And frankly, I said this the other week, I'd much rather them have a really solid game that works well than a really great PR department, marketing department with a game that sucks. So, you know, if we're going to have, if we can't get what we want, then, But, yeah, I was, again, going back to Grandpa and I talking earlier today about, there's probably a lot of people who would be interested in sim racing that aren't computer game geeks. And if you're not a computer game geek, enter into this game is not simple and it's not easy. If you've been steeped in racing games, and this is just another racing game, But if you're new to racing, this can be fairly daunting on a bunch of different levels. So, Annie, we won't get into that rant again. Yeah, well, it's true. It's right. RaceRoom is kind of budget iRacing. However, I've spent less than $100 on this game, and to get what I have in this game in iRacing would have cost me a lot more. Plus, I'd be paying monthly fees. So, what the hell is that? That just went flying by. We're on a hell of a run, whoever it was. They were screaming. It's a lighter colored P1. Yeah, it is Floriano. Sounds Italian. Rangy Rover put in a 159.4. I'm sitting here flapping my gums. Oh, shit, that's good. 5:55 left to go. Yes, it doesn't. I wish it would start renumbering over on that left-hand column. I wish when it got to the other class, it would renumber it by class, and then restart the time. Because to know what Megales has got for a time, you can't really see it on that leaderboard without doing some math. But his time is 2:17.8, which is just screaming. 2:17.8. Holy smokes. Yeah, that's alien territory. That's alien territory. There's brave Mark Sutton. Brave man. There's Mr. Red Nose, otherwise known as Mr. Stein. Mr. Rudolph Stein. Not going anywhere, so why are we watching him? All right, 4 minutes left in quali. You are watching the North American RaceRoom Discord server group organization YouTube channel, and I am Elo J. Futpuck, your commentator for the night. Everybody else that would be commentating is racing. So it gets me. Boom! Whee! Slipping and a sliding, moving and grooving. Everybody's got a time in except Carrie Arnaud and Miasha Moore. I think Miasha was saying she just wants to get to the end of the race and not die. Which, solid ambition. Rangy Rover 159. Damn, 129. I mean, 159. That's just yeah, blister. Oh, he left, bastard. He did. What a wanker. You wanker. Jesus, comes in, sets the time, and then has to. Rangy Rover is from Australia, and he works in networking down there, and it's the middle of the day. It's like what, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So of tomorrow. So he's in the middle of the workday. So so we are down to we're left with 12 P1s and 15 GT3s. We're down to 27 racers. I really hope we didn't end up with somebody that wanted to race that didn't get in, and now people have quit. We'll see. 227 less. So Louise Lima gets a respite and takes back P1 with his 2:01. Oh God. Pedro Magales, jeez Louise, 2:17.8. That is just killing. That's got Alexi by almost 2 seconds. Smoking. Welcome, Amato. Yeah, we got 13, 14 people in here watching. A couple people have been in and out. The raffle thing is working, which is good. Yeah, this ought to be quite the race. Ought to be quite the race. Pedro, it's going to watch you right through the end. Victor's out. You don't have enough time, Victor. Oh, it's the invisible car. Not enough time. Only got 44 seconds left to qualify. Is there anybody out there? Mr. Stain? No. Diego, is he running? Anybody about to come across the line at the last minute? No, he's not going to make it. There we go. Oh, we're done. Very good. Victor Paz takes pole for the P1s. Ernesto Floriano, P2. Theodore Asbury, P3. Oh, and I have a feeling that's going to be a busy start right there. Down on the GT3s, Pedro Magales has got pole 1 for the GT3s, followed by Alexi Chak and Mohammed. Send me how to say your name. Ayudia. It's got to be Ayudia. Evan Gramke. So good field. This ought to be really good. Let's see. What was that? Oh, autumn in New York. Autumn in New York. All right, there they are, doing their little cheerleader pop up and down thing, little jumping beans. You can call me Zoltan. What's the over/under on one turn? Turn 1 bins. I love it. And we should have some kind of poll. You know, can we get through the first lap with no bins? All right, here we go. Lights are blinking. And they're off. Oh, there's some squirreliness. It wasn't exactly a bin, but it was squirrely. Oh, there's a bin. Ensbury did that? I'm trying to click his name to see. Yeah. Wow. There you go. He's got the whole race ahead of him now. Floriano off to a big lead there. Not a big lead, off to a lead. off in the chicane. Didn't say who it was. Wow, boy, they better not let Pedro get out there that quick like that. That's going to be hard to catch him. Augusto is out there, yeah. Wysick, right, Wysork is right there, Jared's right there, Victor Paz. Down at GT3s. Mohammed is trying to make his way up, and we've got Theodore Ensbury has made his way up through most of them. He's only got Pedro to pass now. Boom. All right, he's back up at the tail of the, what he is, 6, 10, 13, 15, 17, 18, 20. He's about 25, 30 seconds behind the leader. Oh, it says it right there. Well, no, it's progressive times up there, yeah. Flip it over to Auto Director, let it decide who to watch here for a bit. Yeah, not a bad start compared to the Gold server. It's a fluster clock. So again, right now I'm letting the Auto Director drive. It'll always show with the Compare Next car, whoever you're watching will show you whoever's in front of them. Does is it kind of looks at the close races and jump to like right now it shows Victor Paz is a half a second behind Svetek, so we'll jump to that. I think that's probably a better race to watch. As soon as it sees something, well, I see something more interesting is that Asher Moore, Calico Jag, Adam Morowski are all really bunched up here. But it's early, 4 minutes into a 2-hour race. There is so much time. Thankfully, there's not a lot of sausage potential on this course. And so Monday night we were doing our CR1 race. At Laguna Seca, and the sausages there were just, I mean, almost everybody came away with some sausage. This track. Sausages. Back up on the P1s, Wysork has not let Floriano get away, which is awesome. Because we don't want to see somebody running away with it. Not really. This is a real good shot to see, to really kind of get a sense of the scent of the shot. Get a real sense of how the guy he's following is how clean, not how clean he is, but obviously he's really fast. But how's he doing? You know, how's he getting fast? Sometimes really loose is fast, and when you're loose, you're sliding. I imagine this is probably pretty loud. Those slowdown penalties you see. I don't have any way to count them, so I don't know how many they have. It would be interesting to be able to see that. Yeah, no, second monitor didn't work in the situation I'm in now. Whoa! Oh, he saved it from a point. Look what happens. You get a bad exit out of a corner. Look at the gain that Floriano got on Lysora. Just because of that corner exit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. TJ is out of the race. That sucks. Not sure what happened there, and I missed it. I saw it go gray. Stain is trying to chase down Paz here. Down in GT3's Pedro Magales has stretched his lead out to about 5 seconds over Alexa Jack. Looks like he's going to run away with it unless, something happens. So we have our first casualty. That sucks. Man, we are down to... Wow, how did we get down to 23 drivers before the race started? That kind of sucks. I really hope people weren't able... I hope people were not able to join the race, and now we're only got 23 people still in it. That would really suck. Wysoric is starting to gain back on Floriano. I'm pretty sure everybody's probably settling in for the long haul, trying to just get their lap times in, you know, start just do the rhythm, get smooth, don't make mistakes. Jared's making a push. Howell, that's like the third or fourth time I've seen his name pop up with a track limits warning. Ho, 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 ho. Oh! That got a little dicey. Boy, they are bunched up here. The top 5 are right in a bunch. That's good. You like to see it. Noticed on the bronze server race I was watching today a couple of drive-through penalties based on pit speed limit violations. Floriano is now back in 5th place. For whatever reason, he dropped back 4 spots. I missed it. A gang back here in the bottom of the GT3 class. We got 5 cars all right in a little row. Is that a Ford? Is that a Ford? Mr. Patterson in a Ford. Bertie Pueblo's back in a Ford, leading the group of 5. Yeah, such a long race. That, I mean, position counts and it matters, but gosh, such a long race. So much can happen. You know, all it takes is somebody to lead to just do one small little goober and poof, you know, there goes the race. Oh, TJ, you know, whatever happened to him, it probably didn't take much. One slam, you know, one missed corner and into the wall, bye-bye. Yeah, Floriano was leading easily, and now he's back in 5th. That just is, it's kind of interesting. My guess is that he cooked a corner, and it just unnerved him, and now, you know, hey, it's 2 hours left, 5, right there, I can see him, so just chill. Unless you guys go back. Nigel, how many people were in quali? There were, the server was full at one point. There were at least 32. I saw peak of 33, and then it dropped down in quali. But at the end of quali, there was still 27-28, so I don't know. They must have dumped out at the last second. We'll see at the end of the race when we go and jump. Oh, I don't have access to anybody I'm friends with from this account. So we won't be able to go see the results of who lost what kind of. No, I won't be able to see it. No. Well. Yeah, come on, you slackers. Hit the like button. You know? Yeah. Slowdowns. Track limits. Look, I'm gonna like my own there. I'm gonna like my own broadcast. Yep, so stick around at the end of the race. We'll draw for the 500 VRP. If you haven't subscribed, please do so before you enter the raffle. Then you get 2 entries instead of just the 1. What happened? Jared just went off track? Yeah, a couple of them just went off track. Jared went off. I think is that Diego with him? Sure. Well, that sucks. He was doing pretty good. So yeah, it doesn't take much. Jared was up in 2nd place, and now he dropped back into 5th, and Floriano is back up into, whoa, what that was. Wow, he just went right through. I swear that's what I just saw. Floriano's back up in 2nd. Keishan Hall making a move on Ryan. I'm not going to say it. Francesowski. There we go. Paz. Yeah, it's a group of 4 in the P1s here. Way past GT3s who went way wide to get the hell out of the way. Let me out of here. That was Evan. Good. Thanks, Evan, they said as they screamed by with a pillar of smoke. Whoa, that's a little, hey, that's an interesting way to take the corner there, Mr. Hall. It was a little bit wide there. Asbury has made his way back up to 7th. That was quite the trip. No gravel out there. Duking it out here. Swap positions there briefly. TJ, okay, TJ went out from what is described as virtual reality issues, VR issues. So, oh well. Oh, Matthew Tapia. Is he in the pit or is he dead? He's in the pit. Looks like he's got some damage. That hurts. Ooh, you know what? It's showing Emin Howell. Oh, guess what? Emin Howell shows 100% damage, and he is in the ether. He's out in the Wally Wallies. And Mohammed Ayuda is also showing 100% damage, and also into the Willy Wax, out into space. See the cloud shot there? Wow. Okay, so we've got 4 people out of the race for various reasons. Putting Bernie Puebla in last place with front end damage on his Ford. You can do it, Bernie. P1, we got a bit of a flustercluck going on. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's good. That really sucks for your lap times. All right, we are a whopping 20 minutes into this 120-minute race. And John Wysorek is out to a 4-second lead over Augusto Floriano, who was up. Floriano was way up in the ranks and dropped way back to 5th and has now made his way back up to 2nd. Zvetek was also in the running there and had an off and is now making his way back up. Ensbury, down in 7th right now, started the race in basically last place. He had an off almost immediately to start the race. And as a result, was the very last car to get started. And has managed to get by all the GT3s and started to work his way up through the P1s. Down in GT3s, Pedro Magales basically tore off into the lead almost immediately and has now pretty much left everybody behind. Hang on a second. Ryan just had an off of sorts. Another one. That's like 2 in a row for him. My guess is he's either got suspension or tire damage, making it a little tougher. That was almost not a good entry back onto the track. I say almost. Anyway, so Magales has got himself a 20-second lead over Alexa Jack. And man, Miasha, though, is now up into 3rd place, GT3 Bill. Is 6.5, 7 seconds behind Alexa Jack. 12 seconds back from his is Calico Jack. I'll tell you what, if Calico Jack finishes the race in 4th place, he's going to gain some huge points. And again, we've got a charge of people out of the race down at the bottom. Matthew Tapia, Emin Howell, Mohammed Ayudia, and TJ Sacaccio. So that sucks. And again, I'll mention we now only have 19 people left in the race, and there were 32 people in practice and qualifying. So bad on you guys. I hope, because I hope nobody didn't get in. I'll say that. Welcome to Grimy Dog. He's found his way in, finally. Grimy, there is a raffle going on. Make sure you put in your V. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and then type in exclamation VRP to enter the raffle. Raffle? Raffle? I think we should take a ride with someone. Let's go take a ride with Pedro Megales. See if we can jump into his driver's seat. Just like that. Somehow it, I don't know how it did this, but somewhere way back when I started looking at a Bentley. And because of that, anytime I hit the driver view cam, I'm in the right-hand seat instead of the left-hand seat. I've never been able to get it back to the left-hand seat. Uh-oh. Looks like we might have another casualty. Nope, he's just in the pit. We're only 23 minutes in, so this must be damage repair. Wow, sucks to be him, huh? Anyway, let's go back and do a ride along with Pedro. you, that last shot was a great example of how goddamn fast the P1s come up and by you. We're sitting here watching Miasha, and I'm assuming she's going to catch Alexi here. It's been going on now, but she's basically gaining a few tenths every lap on her. So, good on her. But sitting here, excuse me, trying to finish my snack, and all of a sudden it's like that P1 car's like, and it's like, no. So Dom, yeah, I'm really sorry to hear you crashed out. That sucks. You were doing really well. You know, you had 4th, and then you dropped to 6th. You got your way back up into 4th. I think you were 3rd at one point. 2 hours. It's a long time. It's a bit. I've got an old, you know, if you need it, Dom, I've got a Microsoft Sidewinder force feedback wheel from 2000 if you need it. Oh, no, she's lost time on him again. She had him less than 2 seconds there for a bit. All right, let's see what else is going on. Long race, like I said, long race. Oh, there's a battle. There have been no battles. Nobody's close enough to anybody for a battle. So, oh, there's a bump. Were they 3 wide through there for a bit? And I've got to think the person they just passed was Mark. Yeah, Mark is going to try to get around. Oh, Calico Jack is in the pit. Okay, thought maybe that was one of those, oh, no. Keisha Hall has made a pass. Looks like they just went by Megales. I'll be surprised if somebody does a DQ because of track limits. There's been a ton of them coming up now. I think it's... Anybody know what the limit is for this? Dom, you were in this earlier today. Calico Jack still in the pit. Okay. What was the point limit for the race? My Spanish, if that Spanish is way off, basically something about Floriano's pit stop. And by the way, yeah, we're an hour and 19 minutes left in the race. I think everybody's got to do at least 1 pit stop. Whoa, again, that's no way to take that corner. But there's no gravel out there, so, you know, it's moderately safe. There's Jared again doing the wide mouth turn. Yeah, God, man, that is tough. Being in the GT3s, those P1s come up behind you and are, you know. There's a race. Stain is rained up Floriano. Oh, Stain's in the pit. Interesting. Seems a bit early. But, I guess. Or is that a drive-through? Is that a drive-through? Did I miss him get slapped with a drive-through penalty? Whoa, that sucks. Because he was doing pretty good. Interesting. Anybody catch that? Was I sleeping? Too busy eating? Yeah, when are those cars gonna pit? Tough one. Whoa, yeah, certainly wasn't expecting that, a drive-through, poor bastard. Yeah, but you ignore your slowdown penalties. I think people sometimes rely too much on the Otter HUD, and they turn off all the screen stuff that RaceRoom throws up. And if you do that, you miss your warnings. I think the Otter HUD update catches those for you now, or don't. Yeah, the P1s are rockets. Absolutely. Positively. Keishan Hall is kind of duking it out with Diego a bit there. He was right up on him. He fell back. 43 minutes into the race with lots more time to go. lots and lots of more time. Oh, thank God for the mute button. Whew, man. That was a righteous belch. I mean, if y'all want to hear my righteous belches, I won't mute me. So I'm thinking probably don't. We just did see no stop and goes, drive-throughs. We just had one actually. Mr. Stain had one. Mr. Stain had to drive through. Either that or he just drove through the pit because he was bored. I'm thinking that's something that happens. Miasha's still, 3 seconds back from Alexa Jack, but she's hanging there, so that's good. As opposed to, losing more time. She's got a 30-second lead over David Wirch, so she's got nothing theoretically to worry about from behind her, other than the P1 cars screaming up behind her, which is just, let me get the hell out of the way. Magales has stretched his lead in the GT3s out to 35 seconds, so he's just, wow, gone. So, yeah, and I don't think there's anything anybody can do with pit strategies in terms of, and he just ran a 2:19.8. Jeez Louise. I don't think there's anything anybody can do pit strategy-wise that'll save him here or get him a huge advantage. So, yeah, Pedro's then 35 seconds back is Alexi. And then, as we were talking about, Mayasha's 3 seconds behind. Then David Wirch, 32 seconds back. Evan Gremke, 6.3 back from that. Sean Patterson, 20 seconds back. Bernie Puebla is in the race. Let's see that. Calico Jack sticking with it. Hello, there it is. Calico Jack sticking with it in his vet. And then the rest of them, I think, and then pulling up the rear is Adam Komorowski. And other than that, Matthew Tapia is out of the race. Emin Howell is out. Mohammed is out. Generally, when you get these weird screenshots from people, it means that they had some sort of a disconnect. Had TJ's out. But, for TJ and Matthew, by staying in the server, they may lose less points. So they just got to leave the game open for 2 hours while it runs its thing. So up in the P1s, Lysoric is again has gotten a really good lead, 25 seconds out on Floriano, which it surprises me that Floriano hasn't been able to catch him up yet. But as an example, these guys are trading fast laps. Floriano's last lap was a 2:02. Lysoric's last lap was a 2:01. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, okay, we've got pretty much the first scheduled pit for the P1s. Diego. We'll see if he goes up in the air to get 4 tires or not, or 2 tires. So right now he's getting the fuel is going glug in. He's an hour. And now he's going for tires. So he's 57 minutes in, and he's going fuel and tires. It's possible that the strat is go to the end on this load now, but I don't think you can go an hour and 12 minutes in a P1 on a full tank. I just don't think so. No. So anyway, we were looking at the P1s, and Lysoric has just got an insane lead. Whoa, taking a long way around. Taking the long way around. My guess is was that Pedro? Yeah, it was. So that was P1 in GT3 being passed by P1 in P1. P1 and P1? Yeah, name these things anyway. Anyway, so Wysorek has got a 27-second. Oh, hang on. Hang on, yep. Jared is in the pit. Okay. Huh, interesting. So that's 2 of the P1s so far that have had to pit, and I'm assuming they're pitting because they need to because of gas and or tires. So if they didn't go out, gotta assume they went out with full tanks and, and new tires. We assume they started the race. Look, fronts only for Jared. Oh, here comes somebody else into the pit. He's down and he is out. Interesting. So who was that just came into the pit? Was that Diego? No. Was it Ryan? No. Was it Keishon? Yes, it was Keishon. Oh, so he is now in pits. Interesting. I'm thinking we're going to see these guys cascade into the pits pretty quick here then. Not Wysorek. It's all right. I can deal with this. And Floriano in the pit. Yep. Okay. Just as I suspected. Just as I suspected. See if Paz jumps into the pit or not here. Oh, he didn't. Okay. What about Ensbury? Nope. Stain is in. Okay. And Floriano. Oh, hup. Yasha has caught Alexei. Two by two. Okay. I think she's doing it smart. She sits behind Alexei. Just keeps pressure on. She'll have him. Svetek, I think, is either... Oh, spun out again. How did he spun out back there? Oh, you know what that is? That's called downshift shit. Downshifting. Krasowski in the pit. Okay, Floriano. Hello? That was sketchy as all hell. That was sketchy as all hell right there. Whatever the hell that was. Was that Theodore doing that, or was that Augusto doing that? Uh-oh. Is that a GT3 in the pit? Yeah, we got our first GT3 in the pit. He had to back up. Okay, Wysorek's in the pit. So I figure Paz is the last one out there. He's not going to last much longer. Oh, actually, Paz and Ensbury, I think, both are due to come in. 1 hour and 7 minutes. Man, if the best they did was 53 minutes on the first stint, the best anybody's done so far is like 55, 56 minutes on the first stint. They're going to have to fuel save like crazy to get through it without another pit stop. That could get really interesting. I'll stick with this one for a bit if I can. Yeah, Dom, bring that bad rejoin up with the stewards, would you? Yeah, Theodore's doing a great to work his way back up through the field, considering that he got knocked out. Hey, Dom, what was your pit stop strategy? Were you going to be able to get through it in one pit stop? Because these guys all looking like they're coming in at anywhere from 53 to, or less than an hour. So, yeah, it'll be. Yasha is also having a good race, doing all the good stuff and staying out of trouble. I think her strategy here is brilliant. Just, don't push it. Wait for Jacques to make a mistake. She's almost got nothing to gain by passing. Unless she knows that she's faster, which I don't think she is. Well, she was a tenth of a second faster in the last lap than he was, and her best lap is 3/10 faster than he is. Now she's buying. Okay, Paz and Ensbury are both in the pits, I think. Yep, there's Paz, there's Ensbury. In at 55 minutes. That's everybody at P1 has been in and out of the pits at the most in 55 minutes, and some were in the pits in like 51, 52 minutes. So again, can they get to the end of the race without another pit stop? So it's a splash and dash for the LMP1s. Interesting. That's going to really, yeah, I wonder though, Dom, do you think someone could fuel save their way? Like, for instance, Floriano right now is about 24 seconds back. If he fuel saves really hard, could he get away without a stop? So I think that's going to be the drama. Yeah, like I said, Pedro, as long as Miasha just sits back there and waits, it was bound to happen eventually. It's what's going on here? Lexi is, yeah, sticking right there. She's not going to get rid of him, but they both did invalid laps last time round. So I don't know if you noticed, I saw that, Dom, but we did see somebody in the P1s do just front tires to save a little time, and we'll see, can't remember who that was. Who was that? Who did just the front tires there? Because that's going to be 20 seconds worth of savings, maybe. This is the only two cars that are near each other in the whole friggin' race. Floriano is 3 seconds back from staying up top, but if that gets close, I'll jump. Oh, there we go, into the pit. So we have our first GT3 in the pit, or what I know to be the first GT3. That puts Miasha in second place, but she is a hell of a long way back from Pedro, and I think he's gone. He's gone. Oh, I got another off back there behind somewhere. Yeah, Adam lost it in the that chicane in the end. That is a tough one. You really their first turn in that is so, geez, it just comes back. Yeah, and then you have to get all the way around and stuff. So Alexi in the pit. And let's see what he's going to do in terms of tires or not tires or what. Should be fueled about now. And we'll see. Oh, he was fueling. That was all 4 tires, and he's out. So that was fuel and 4 tires for Alexi Jack at an hour and 1 minute left. So he can easily make it to the end with just a touch of fuel savings. We're gonna assume that everybody else is in better shape than he was. Maybe, although it's possible that Pedro has just been sucking down the gas and he's, running on fumes. God, that Ford is bashed up. I just want to look at it out the back. It's close enough. Patterson or Bernie Puebla. It's not Patterson, so it must be Bernie. Yeah, run into his car is all bashed. It's really ghetto that way. All right. Well, we'll see, Dom. I think we will see towards the end of this, the pit stop strategies will come into the play. I mean, a splash and dash is still going to cost you, shit, 15, 20 seconds at least by the time you get all the way into the pit, stop, fuel up, get back out of the pit. Ugh. So somebody like Stain could actually maybe catch Wysorek, depending on what happens on that last pit stop. Whoopsie. There's Evan into the pit, I think. Yep. So we're going to see the GT3s now rolling in. Got to assume Pedro, at the rate he's been driving, is getting thirsty, but no, he passes the pit that time. Oh, there's another P1. Was that a P1 that just went into the pit? We'll gray him out when they stop. Yeah, I kind of expect Miasha to pit here pretty quick, but we'll see. That was Bernie Puebla that just went into the pit earlier. Yeah, Miasha is a full 52 seconds behind Pedro Magales. That's just such a huge amount of time. But right now she's sitting on a podium too, and that's huge. Because she's got 60 seconds on Alexi. So Alexi must have, once she passed it, he must have stove up again. Yeah, it looks like he's got some front end damage. Well, that sucks. That sucks like yesterday's diapers. Another movie reference you don't get. What is it? Roger Rabbit. Yeah. Jesus. Anybody seen Roger Rabbit lately? I've got some friends with an 8-year-old. And I'm going, man, you know, I'm thinking all these movies that, you know, like Batteries Not Included. What an amazing movie. Looks like Mark Sutton has decided to pit. Yes, yes, good. When somebody pits, their name grays out on my control screen, so it gives me a little heads up. But it also grays out when they go off track. So, I said, one of these days I will show you the interface. I'll show you a slide. Speaking of slides, nice little rear end slide through there. There he goes. A very, very sloppy entrance to the pit. Okay, so Pedro's in. Which, you know, about damn time. But with 56 minutes left in the race, he's got all the time in the world. Sean Patterson in. So he's, you know, they don't have any worries. They're going to the end of the race. Kind of expect Miasha to jump into the pit here too. Okay, let's double check what Pedro's doing. Okay. His car is still on the ground. Glug, glug goes the fuel. Oh, God, just killing you. Going to see all this time going on. So Miasha is bypassed the pit. She's out for another lap. Interesting. Pedro is down off the jacks. Right. Yep. Is out. So Miasha's got first. We've got P1 for a bit here, but she's not going to be able to keep it. I suppose she can splash and dash and hope the tires make it. I mean, I don't think that's realistic for the GT3 for 2 hours on a set of tires. No, I don't think so. So yeah, 15-second lead over Magales is just not going to be enough. But I think what we'll see is we'll see her in the pits here fairly soon. We'll give her spotlight. Now, Miasha's best lap in the race so far is a 2:21.8. Pedro Magales' best lap of the race so far is a 2:19.3, 2.5 seconds faster in a lap than Miasha. So he is on rocket fuel. We're getting lots of rocket fuel going very, very fast. Yeah, he's already whittled that down. You know, she had 16 seconds on him coming out of the pit. He's got that down to 12.3 seconds already. Lexi Jack just had an off, I think. Yep. She's got to go to the pit at this point. She's like 5 minutes after anybody else. And into the pit. Okay. We'll follow her and see what she does in terms of tires and fuel. Oh, there she is. Where'd she go? Gas. Glug. I imagine she's got Pedro Magales' lead, inch higher, higher, higher. Shoot, forward, fix. And she's up for all 4 tires. Yeah, she's going to come out at that 50 some odd second, you know. She's still going to be back there. Problem is Alexi is catching up. And is going to get by her. There he goes. He just got second place. She's down off the jacks. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. You can hear crew chief in her ear now. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Did anybody? I missed it. So my guess is Alexi must have shortcut his pit stop in some way. They shouldn't have come out like that. Yasha should have come out ahead of him, but she didn't. She's 16 seconds back. Now has a little bit of a ladder to climb to get back into that second place spot. Or has Alexi not been in the pit yet? Again, the pit indicators don't work, so I guess it's possible he hasn't been in. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm just thinking Alexi didn't get his pit yet. He's about to go in. Because there's just no way he gained that much time. He was like 40, 50 seconds back on her. 50 minutes left in our 2-hour race. Yeah. Mohammed was ejected by the server. So my guess is that was a ping issue, which really bites. Large amounts of vacuous action. Expect Alexi to run out of gas, but oh no. Maybe he was the first one in the pit. I don't remember. Again, I wish the software and the game worked together to kind of give us more pit information. There is a pit counter. There's a pit counter on in the data stat and a mandatory pit check mark thing here in the control software. So there's a place for it, but it doesn't seem to be coming through from RaceRoom. And they don't set it up with a mandatory pit, so you don't, because there is no mandatory pit for this race, which is, yeah, because there's no way to get to the end unless you pit. So other than that, there's nothing really close going on. Everybody's kind of spread out. To recap why Sorik has been up in the lead for a long time now. Yeah, Tapia. What do I say? Tapia? Tapia. Tapia. Careful, I'll start saying it like I'm a Japanese guy and I'll really screw up. All right. All right, so Wysoric, yeah, way out in the lead, 26-second lead over Rudolf Stein. Floriano is about 12 back, Paz 12 back, 13 back, and on down the list. Svetek's kind of holding his own there in the middle. Ensbury, the same deal. Been a tough race for Ensbury. Had to make his way all the way from dead last. So good recovery. Of fast laps recently, Jared's last lap was a 2:01.4. Basically beats everybody else by a second and a half or more over their own last laps. Down in GT3, Pedro Magales again is maintaining his lead. His last lap was a 2:20.0, and just as a comparison, the best last lap other than that was David Wirch with a 2:21. But yeah, Alexei Jack's last lap was a 2:25, and Yasha Moore's last lap was a 2:24. So she's going to be catching Alexei again. Again, I swear to God that right before she went into the pit, Nyasha had like a 40-50 second lead over Alexei, but was that because he went into the pit and I missed it? So I'm not sure what the hell's going on. Yeah, he maybe only changed 2 tires, but yeah, I don't know. 21 people watching. One of the better streams. David Wirch is in a little battle for 6th place here. And he has been doing 2.5, 3 seconds a lap faster than Patterson in front of him. So I'm going to anticipate that there's going to be a pass here. Is he going to get the draft on him into this? Nah, he's not going to take it. He's also got some front end damage there. That's not a good thing. You don't want to see that. You're, ahead of him. Wow, interesting compare the 2 lines between Wirch and Patterson here. Contest showing right now. Everybody else is multiple seconds apart or more. Yasha Moore has closed the gap to Alexei Jacques to about 10 to 11 seconds, varying back and forth. Magales is now 68 seconds out in front in his GT3 over Alexei Jacques. So he's gone, just gone. Wysorek is maintaining about a 27-second lead over Rudolf Stein, who's got 14-15 seconds over Floriano. Paz is 8 seconds back. Jared Svetek is only 3 back from Paz, so there may be a race developing there for 4th place. And 42 minutes left, so there's plenty of time for racing and for goobers. We will want to be watching the P1s around, somewhere in the 10-minute left mark. They're going to have to start rolling in and out of the pits. Oh, God, yeah, all right, well, okay, so much for that race. Yeah, that's too bad, that sucks. He looked like he was driving really good lines there, doing well. All right, let's go look at another race. Jared Svetek is 3 seconds behind Victor Paz. Where's Perez tonight? He's not racing. Was he racing? I don't think he ever even got into the circle. Yeah, Mr. Tapia is not happy with the P1s. They were a little aggressive in their passing technique. I guess that the answer there is you take the video and you send it to support at, oh, hey, what the heck, who? Hello, Jared Svetek in the pit? That's a bit different. Splash and dash early. Get it out of the way. Sork with a slow down penalty. I guess the only hope for a lot of people is for Megales and Wysorek to get that was a splash and dash early. So an early splash and dash for Jared. Get just enough gas to get to the end of the race and get out there. Maybe get into clean air. Maybe get into a spot where he has got room to breathe. Out in front of him, it certainly looks that way, that he has got all the space in the world ahead of him. Go run like hell. He's been running 201s most of the race, 201, 202, 203. So I suppose it's possible that he can make a run for it, but we'll see. Interesting. Alexi Jacques race is she is still 11, 12 seconds back. That hasn't changed. Now what has changed a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit, is Wysorek now has got a 28-second lead on Stein. Well, we'll see what the Wysorek's last lap was invalid. But Stein's last lap was a 2:02.4. Floriano's last lap was a 2:03.9. Victor Paz, however, just did a 2:01.8. Did I just see Floriano in the pit? Another one decided to run in for a splash and dash. Calico Jack is either off track or in the pit. He is in the pit as well. Interesting. Interesting. So Floriano has decided also, I'm assuming, this is a splash and dash. And again, you know, strategic timing to, you know, you're going to have to get gas at some point before the end of the race because you can't make it otherwise. Wow, this is a long pit stop. Tires? Is it possible that oh, you know what? He may have been able to stretch his tire. Maybe he was trying to stretch his tires, and that wasn't going to work, and he had to come in and get them. Interesting. Okay. Keishan Hall is racing against Brzezowski. Getting by this GT3 car. Trying to get by this GT3 car, I should say. My guess is that's probably Magales. Yeah, it is. Did I just see somebody go flying by on the bottom of the screen there? Gosh, it is still, yeah, 12 seconds back from Lexi. She got the podium. I should talk like that. It's 37 minutes left in the race. 36. One of the things that the North America second see pit on his splash and dash. One of the other things we're doing here at the North American Discord is posted racing series and further that end. Just finished the first 4-race series when we were driving the CR1s at 4 different tracks on next on 4 race in May. We had, I think, we had a full roster of 30-some odd people signed up and ran our first race on Monday night. Well, we got 3 more in that event. We will be running another series after this next week. Join the Discord channel if you haven't. The idea is to get a racing here on this side of the so far, so good. The Discord channel has somewhere around 360 some odd folks. Actually, it probably has more like 370. Let's see. That is our leader eating a little gravel. Stopped within 20 seconds. Now, whether or not he can take advantage of that, we'll see. Looks like these two are racing together. Second and into the pit. All right, splash and dash. That splash and dash cost him at least 45 seconds. So that's what it cost to splash and dash, 45 seconds. Fairly expensive. Fairly expensive. So that leaves Mr. Stain in 4th place. 13, 14 seconds back from Ensbury, but I think Theodore Ensbury is still, he's yet to do his splash and dash. But I suppose if you're doing the, I don't think the fuel saving is going to work on these things. I don't think there's enough to be saved. And if you were to save that much, you'd lose so much time, it wouldn't be worth it. But again, 40, 45 seconds to do that splash and dash, that's expensive. That's pit entry to pit exit. Breached! What do you want, dog? You silly dog. Left in the race. Prozowski is in the pit and he's smashed. And those bottom threes, the bottom four, you see they're left all out of the race for various reasons. So we really only have 19 people in this race at this point, live on the track. Interested to see, because if it's 40 seconds to do a splash and dash, Victor Paz is 39 seconds behind. Yeah, Paz has already done it. Yeah, interesting. Timing-wise, just did an off-track, and is still off-track and is out of the race. Bam! Done did damage. Done did win. Bye-bye. There is that Adam. Gas. Which shouldn't have to happen, but there you go. He's got damage, so he's probably eating. He's got aero damage that makes his gas. And again, he could have picked up more damage than air or something. Calico Jack is still in it. Seems to have all four corners of the car intact. Good. He's going to pick. And he's just going to. All he's finished the race and he's going to pick up points. Pueblo. Marty, didn't see him race for a while. Good to see him back in it. David Wirtz had that off track earlier. Yeah. Evan Gramke seems to be running pretty good here. Amateurs just got Audi. Yasha Moore also in the Audi running really well tonight. She's basically kept clean. Done the good things with the laps in. Same with Alexi Jack. Sitting in second place. 82 seconds behind Pedro Morales. 82 seconds. A hell of a lead there. Hell of a lead. I guess unless Pedro runs it right off the track into this stratosphere, he's got this good shape. Same with Wysorek, but I think Wysorek's still got to do his splash and dash. We'll see how that goes. He's got a 39-second pass. Wish you guys would to speak English in the chat. Yeah, I don't sense English. No, I think he's still got his splashy dashy to do. And here's another little piece of information. Ensbury is the only one not in the DMD car. He's in his Audi. Everybody else is in the RaceRoom car. Yasha has managed to gain some time on Alexa Jock. Last laps out, she was a 221.0, and she gained 4 seconds on the last lap alone on it. But she is still 9:57 back, so she's still back there a ways. Is that Keisha Dawn in the pit or another race? Another race, yeah, that's right. She is continuing to gain on Alexi Jacques. Let's see. She's got a P1 coming up behind her. Yeah, jeez. That happened so fast. Oh. Get me, come through. Oh. Diego in the pit getting gas. Let's get the very last pit slot all the way at the end, and tires. Okay, interesting. Didn't expect to see that. Maybe he, you know what? It's possible he didn't change tires the first time in. They got a whole bag of pistachios in front of me. He's going, eat me, eat me. And I can't eat and talk at the same time. Let alone get this nut. Oh my God. Yeah. Man, that's a pistachio nut that did not want to get it. Good pistachio nuts. Yeah, pain and suffering. Yeah, there was somebody in the chat that was not happy with the way that the P1s were passing. Felt that it contributed to their not lasting in the race. That was Matthew. Tapia. Dogs aren't supposed to have pistachio nuts, unfortunately. As much as the dog would like a pistachio nut, she can't have one. She comes over and asks very nicely. There, she had a tick on it. I just pulled it out. That's what that squeal was. Ticks. Ah, they suck. They suck, but it's gone now. Well, okay, what's going on? 21-21 left in the race. Miasha has closed to 8:30, but I don't know. And I still don't think Wysorek has done his splash and dash. Things are going to get interesting real quick here. Well, maybe not real quick. Adam is doing a smoke show. Appreciate that, the entertainment value. He should warn us though, so we can be in place. You know, watch the smoke show. It says here Bernie sneaking up on Patterson. Ensbury made his way up from last place, is now sitting in third place in the P1s. Wysorek sitting on a comfortable 42-second lead, but again, I think he's got a splash and dash coming, and that's going to cost him 40 to 45 seconds. And with his 42-second lead on Paz, yeah, so, but Paz just ran a 2:02.3, Wysorek just ran a 2:01.0, and Ensbury ran a 2:01.0, and Stain just ran a 2:03. So there's room there for, there's room, just leave it at that. I gotta think Wysorek is going in the pit soon here. Asha Moore, 7.5, 8 seconds back from Alexa Jack down in the GT3s. Looks like the podiums are pretty much set, but the order can change. Oh, hello. A little wide there. Again, I'm watching Wysorek because I expect him to dash into the pit here. I think he has to. There's no way at the speed he's been driving that he hasn't been just sucking down the gas. Also, just a reminder that the VRP drawing will take place at the end of the race. You need to be here to win. You need to collect it in the Discord by joining the Discord and sending me a message. And if you've won in the last 60 days, you're not going to win again. So go home. Have a cookie. Have a cookie. Oh, what's going on? We got Ryan and Diego in a little bit of a battle here for 7th place. Other than that, there's not many other battles going on. Again, I fully accept why Sir we got 16 minutes left. He's gonna need to pit. Like rangy? I guess. Here, come in the room. It's Scott. Hey Scott, how you doing? Yeah, don't talk so loud. Yeah, Koenigsegg, Wyzorek has got a huge gap, and but again, he is going to need to splash and dash. There he is. Okay. And guess who's going to take the lead? You can see that timer counting down as he gets closer and closer.
Can you hear me?
Barely. You keep cutting in and out. There's Paz, and there's Wyzorek coming out of the pit. Oh! Dang, that's close. Dang, that's close. That puts Paz half a second behind Wyzorek, but Wyzorek has been putting in some screeching friggin' laps. So even though Paz is right, is he gonna take him? He is. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, Wyzorek is just coming out of the pit. His tires are cold.
Yeah, I think he had a bit of a damage on his car as well.
No.
How you doing, by the way? I realized very quickly that I have myself muted.
Did you get the race tonight?
No, I have spent zero time preparing for this race, so I thought I would just keep my dignity and
Probably a good choice.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
with 14 minutes left, Paz has the lead, but I think Paz has yet to do his splash and dash. I think Edgebury's also got to do a splash and dash, but again, can't be sure.
Right.
Down in GT3's Megales has got a 96-second lead over Alexi Jack. Nasha Moore has been slowly crawling up behind Alexi Jack. She was 10 seconds back, now she's 5.5 seconds back. She certainly's got P3 wrapped up. But she might be able to get P2. Oh. Top, because these two. I fully expect Wyzorek to pass Paz, but then again, if Paz has yet to do a splash and dash, all Wyzorek has to do is sit there and wait.
Right. I mean, Pedro has been just absolutely flying in the.
Oh yeah, Megales. Yeah.
Megales, yeah.
Screaming.
Yeah, making that.
219s.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like the running joke in a gym is your personal best is my warm up. Here it's like your quality time is my race time. Yeah, I think you guys peaked at 24 or 25, actually.
I think the graph will show a lot of people in and out too. Koenigsegg, what did you spend your first 500 on, or have you spent it yet? Pedro.
Oh, Dom Basel's in here. How you doing, Dom?
Dom's not in here, is he?
No, he's in the YouTube chat.
Oh, yeah. He raced in the EU today. Got
Oh.
most of the way through, and then bam.
Was he hit with a disconnect, or?
No, he just crashed.
Oh, unfortunate.
Why Sorek? Oh, Jesus. Again, Paz is sticking with him, but I got to figure that Victor's got to go in the pits here for his splashy dashy. Not this lap though. And again, I'm thinking Theodore's in the same boat, that he's also got to still do a splash and dash, but that's just not the way to take that. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's not the way. I hope I wonder if he was trying to enter the pit as a last minute thing. There he was. He was trying to get in the pit.
I'm 7 seconds delayed here. I gotta watch what happened.
Oh, sorry. That was comical. That was entertaining for sure. All right, so that may take him out of the podium, but it depends. Stain may have to come in and pit as well.
Ooh, a little hot. Ooh, no.
Yeah.
That's really unfortunate. Those curbs unsettle those P2 cars so easily.
If you're in a straight line, it's okay, but if you're trying to turn and you hit one of those ankle bouncy.
You've seen some videos of them in the straights. And it may have actually been here where the air got underneath one and flipped it over backwards on the straight.
Yasha's been racing pretty good. She's been holding down third place here in the GT3s most of the race and has been battling with Alexi Jack most of the race. But Pedro is a friggin' 98-second lead.
Yeah, Alexi's been finding some great pace with that Mercedes.
Mohamed Ayudia had the fastest lap in practice and quality and got discoed.
So I'm not seeing. Oh, it shows him down in 22nd actually.
He hasn't. He's still quote unquote in the server, so he'll gain points.
Gotcha.
Somebody that's going to gain points is Calico Jack. Sean Patterson is either in the pit or had an off. He's had an off. Can't see that angle. It's going to set him back. A little battle for 7th place here between two people whose names I'm just not going to bother. It's too late. You figure it out. It's on the screen.
Which two is that?
My goodness. What's that?
Which two are those?
Number 7 and number 8. It'll come up in front of you in a second. Diego and Ryan.
Right.
Oh, okay. Hey. Victor Paz in the pit for a splash and dash.
So that pretty much seals it for Sorek. I don't know if he's gonna be able to come.
Yeah,
back
but the
catch.
other interesting thing is where does it leave? Here comes Rudolph Stain. And he's coming. Oh, look at that. So that puts Stain and Paz neck and neck. And with Svitek not too far behind, it kind of puts a three-way race for third and second going on here with 8.5 minutes left.
It's gonna get interesting real quick.
Could be. Miasha Moore is 4.9 seconds back from Alexi Jack, back in GT3s.
Looks like Evan Gramke and Wirtz are getting pretty. Oh, never mind. I pulled this back. They're a minute apart from each other. Yeah. I thought those were from leader. I didn't realize it was from each other.
Bit of a race for 7th place here. Things have been spread out most of the race. There hasn't been a lot of. It hasn't been a lot of close racing. Consistent.
Right.
Here and there. I mean, what's been consistent? Alexi and Miasha have been pretty much consistent in battling each other.
Yeah.
And Megales has been out front, and Resort has been out front.
Yeah. Well, this track definitely is not forgiving. If you don't practice it or don't know where you can make time, you're you're gonna find yourself either backwards or like on the wrong end of Eau Rouge.
I really enjoy this track. I think I enjoy this track because there's so many fast corners. The track isn't constantly telling me to slow way down.
Oh, it's absolutely exhilarating, except for the bus stop. Maybe that's where you're in the have the only real hard braking point. But
it is a bitch of a bus stop. It's just so tight.
Yeah.
You see so many people blow it.
Exactly. Well, we just saw Insbury turn his car around on the curbs there.
Yeah, do a triple Lutz there.
Yep.
So if anything gets close, I will switch to it, but things are spread out.
Yeah.
Actually, what I want to watch is Miasha Moore is got within 3.5 seconds of Alexi Jack. She's been gaining half to a second a lap on him since she was 10 seconds back. So
he might be burning his tires out, and
she just did a 221.391. He just did a 222.383. So she just got 9/10 of a second on that last lap.
That Mercedes is really hard on its front tires. I don't know why.
Because it's like saying,
True, yeah.
Almost like
it's 90% front end of the car.
Why is Bentley so hard on tires? Because it weighs as much as a tank. Well, look at these P1s coming through.
Yeah, if you ever get the chance to get close to one of those Mercedes, it's crazy how long the hood is on them just to hold that engine. I mean, you're pretty much sitting on the back axle with those cars.
Diego just had an off. Not that it matters. Not that it matters that it matters. Oh, so Rudolf Stein is 3rd place, 3 seconds back from Paz. Yeah, and Svitek is 7 seconds back from that. So, yeah, it looks like unless Stein or Paz screw up, Svitek's not going to get on the podium. Down below in GT3, Miasha is now 2.6 behind Alexi, so she definitely could be taking 2nd place here. But she's got 3rd place in the bag. Evan, who's in 4th, is almost a full minute back.
Yep.
So we're kind of looking at the podiums here. Magali, Shaq, and Moore, and up top, Isoric, Paz, and Stein. Maybe Svitek will get in there.
No, barring disaster, yeah.
Are you racing Monday nights for this, Scott?
I am racing in the Sierra 1 circuit there, yes.
Monday night was pretty good. I sucked, but that's because that's.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate into your race there. I was actually happened upon you while you were on your last incident point, I think.
Yeah.
The last nerve of the stewards.
All right, get him the hell off the track.
Yeah. This Sonoma is going to be an interesting race this week coming. That first sector is going to make or break a lot of cars, literally.
It reminds me of the Knutstorp track because it's just the up, down, off camber. A lot of it's like wing. Who needs wing? You're not going fast enough to use wing. But I'm wondering how well the setup that was good for Laguna Seca is this. How does that setup going to translate over to the Sonoma track? So, see. That's 3.5 minutes left.
Koenigsegg.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say Koenigsegg. The reason you're seeing Megales being at 0.001 is because he's leading the GT3 group.
Yeah, that timing's screwed up.
It's just how they break the multi-class up.
I can change that by doing this here. Boom. And what will that do? That really screws it up. Yeah, so it shows Megales being basically in 1st place in his class, and the 001 is just kind of a goober. That Alexi Jack is a minute and 47 seconds back, which is just forever. Now, Miasha is now 1.6 seconds back, 1.7 seconds back from Alexi. She's continuing to gain time but with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, I don't. She's got to either get to him and pass him, which doesn't look like it's going to happen, or Alexi's going to have to screw up. But either way,
his defensibility is very strong. He's not gonna cut or chop another driver, but he'll make that car in the wrong spot for passing air almost every corner.
Yeah, all you have to do is move to the right spot. Nobody can pass you.
Yep. He's not going to change position under braking. He's not going to brake earlier or anything like that. He's going to push himself, and for him to make a mistake, it's going to be unlikely.
She's got to be chomping at the bit, going, "God damn it! I'm getting a second every lap."
Oh, there's definitely blood in the water right now. Yeah, she's coming after him. She just lost about a half a second. Okay, minute 24. Soric with the lead. Paz 35 seconds back from him. P3 is Rudolph Stain. Looks like he's got that. Although Svettek is only a second and a half back, but with only 1 lap left. Are we sure about 1 lap left?
Well, possibly 2 laps left, but we got 55 seconds, and my Soric is... Yeah, we're going to have 2 laps left.
Those P2s absolutely fly around here. It's ridiculous, the time gap between the two classes.
Maybe not. My Soric is damn close to 40 seconds. Down there, around. Yeah, I think we're seeing his last lap. 30 seconds to the timer. Comes down here, way around the bend, straightens out a little bit. Hard right-hander. You know what? 15 seconds. Yeah. He should slow down.
Yeah, he could stop at the finish line and then wait or smoke a cigarette and then pull over the finish line. Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Time. So here he is, his last lap.
Yeah. Nice.
So everybody else is also
on their last lap.
Everybody that's on the same lap as him.
Right.
Stein must have messed up because he just dropped back to 10 seconds back. Miasha Moore is 1 second, 1.5 seconds back, but they are on
making time up
I'm
on.
assuming they are on the last lap, and this is it. That Pedro has already come across the line. No, he hasn't.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that runs for RaceRoom.
Yeah.
Does it put him on the last lap?
This is him on the last lap.
Okay.
Because he has not crossed the line yet. And he was the leader of his division. So I'm assuming that he is the one that sets when the last lap happens. So
for his class.
He is now finishing.
Right.
Whereas these guys theoretically already have, but they look like they're racing still. Oh, that's right, too. They were way the hell back. Yeah, stupid. Yeah, so here comes Victor Paz to take second place. Woohoo! Congrats to him. And that was Pedro coming across in his first place. And there's Rudolph Stain coming by in his third place, as well as, Alexi. And where's Alexi? There they are, Alexi and Mianasha. She's now 6/10 back from him. It would be really cool if she could pass him in the last couple of corners, but so this is a race for second place here between Alexi and Miasha. It doesn't really matter, you know, if it was Alexi behind chasing Miasha, you'd be going, "Go Alexi!" You know, it isn't.
Yeah,
that
you're gonna root for the underdog, definitely.
Yeah. All right, driver of the day, I'm going to call it is Mr. Ensbury because of his gallant run from way the hell back in last place and get knocked down to last place at the beginning of the race with some damage, I'm assuming, as well. So here comes Svettek and Stain coming down the last corner. And yeah, Ensbury is way back there. But again, give him driver of the day for that value. I almost would give it to Miasha, but she kind of like got third and stayed third. Did Floriano out of the race before he finished? I don't believe that. But that's what it looked like happened. There's Ensbury and Svetek. Finished the race.
They're asking where the P1 finish is.
Who P1?
That we missed the cross line of the finish line for the P1 for both classes.
Yeah, well, you know, was it in doubt? Yeah, we did. I don't care though. I don't care, not really.
That's what the fans are here for. Come on, Jason.
Jesus, I can't catch everything. I think it was actually more important to go see the.
We're catching the gentleman in the paddock right now. We're gonna keep on this.
Yeah, look at it, paddock drivers. Now the race is over. Let's see. We could go and see Adam finish. How's that? There he goes. Oh, he's out. He's done. Is Sutton across the line yet? Yep, he's out. He's done. Okay, that's pretty much it. All right, Lau, let's go to the Magic software and see who won the waffle. Waffle? 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 Waffle. Okay, we're going to close the entries. Entries are closed. No more fans can enter the rate of waffle. Does it say that? Come on. Close entries. Come on. Close entries. There we go. All right, there we go. Now we will pick a winner. What is it doing? Entry open. No, close entries, I said. Pick winner. Why is it not letting me pick a winner? La, da, da. Yeah, decent race. Decent race. Good race, Miasha. Good job. I thought you were maybe going to get second, but didn't happen. They were all giving me shit that I missed the first place finishers because I was watching you. Yeah. Come on, software. Pick a winner. Okay, hang on a second. Resume entries. Yeah, the software's being glitchy, so give me a second. It won't pick a winner, and it won't go there. So let me do this. Whee! Then go over to hello, computer. Go to here to the streaming software, and I want to open up the cloud bot again. Figures and Streamlabs is screwing up again. Giveaways. All right, pick a winner. There we go. There you go. Ta-da! Congrats on winning the code. You need to go into our Discord, join it, and come on in, and I will give you your code. Look me up in our Discord, and we'll go from there. Well, hey, thanks everybody for joining the stream tonight. We've given away the 500, and we had a great race. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next week. Look us up on Discord, and you know,